Shay, how are you doing today?
Good.
I wanted to give you this as one of our stickers.
That's so nice. I love stickers. I put them everywhere.
So how you feel about the weather?
I've got mixed feelings about it, honestly.
That's what
I wasn't ready for it, this transition so quickly, and the brief snow that we had a couple days ago threw me back.
You know the crazy part is I just checked my weather this morning and it says we're supposed to be back up in the 70s this weekend.
That is ridiculous.
I know. It's like put away your summer clothes, bring back out the winter.
I had like 3 layers on yesterday, and now I'm going to have to change my closet again.
I know. Crazy. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump on in. And so I want to kind of recap over what we've talked about so far, and that way I make sure I have everything narrowed down correctly for you guys as a company. I've noticed that you're trying to expand more into the technology realm. When we first started out, that was a little unclear, but as we got farther on, it was easier to see a lot of your problems came back to technology. And I know that's affected you with Amazon and Toys R Us closing, and that's a big thing for you guys here at Hasbro. So how do you feel about, I don't know, kind of changing your website around?
I think that would be a great approach as well. I know, like you know, the Toys R Us bankruptcy's kind of thrown everything off while we're doing research on reaching out to new segments and expanding our product line to those technologies and things. But I think that accessibility would be a really good place for us to improve. I know if you look at our website now, it's kind of overwhelming and you can't really always get what you're looking for. It's outdated, and I think it does need to be updated at some point.
Yeah, one of the things that we had brainstormed about, I hadn't told you about it yet, is doing, because a lot of your guys' sales come from board games and things like that. And I know some of the older generations are trying to reintroduce that into like their grandkids and their children and things like that. So I was thinking of doing, when we update this website, to go ahead and add in a spot where you can put in an access code and it allows you to have like a virtual game.
That's a great idea, actually, and that goes back to our repositioning to like older ages, as well as we have the Warcraft games and the video games that we're just touching base on. So I think that would be a good jump start to get those out there.
Yeah, I know you said you also had some problems with your distribution channels and how your warehouses were having more stock than what you thought, and then at the same time you sold some stuff and you were like, that we don't have anything to sell.
Right.
So we were going to go ahead and try to implement a new program in there for you guys, so that way it's technology once again. You're going to get tired of that word. And use that as soon as it goes out, it updates in your system, so that way you know exactly what you have on hand at all times.
I think that would be really good to make this whole process easier, especially with the Toys R Us bankruptcy issue. It's kind of taken us a while to get back on our feet, but we have, but not back to the 100%. And I think reaching out to like a third-party manufacturer will make things move much smoother. We'll have more retailers to distribute to, and the easier that can be, the better. So
yeah, and you know the bottom line is to increase your revenue overall. So knowing what you have on hand is the hardest part, and then just marketing it just comes second nature after that.
right.
Awesome. So do you have any ideas that I haven't gone over for marketing that would be a good idea for you guys besides doing the games and redoing the website? Is there something else you would like to see?
I think you really hit on the main things that I wanted to address for this company, and I think you have a really good base for those things and making all of them better and finding solutions to them. So if I can present this to my team and maybe meet back with you and get the ball rolling on things, I think we're on to something.
Yeah, I would love to meet all of them, bring in some refreshments, things like that. Just make it a fun atmosphere.
Right. If a couple of weeks will do best, I will be in contact with you on a good time to meet anytime about 3 weeks from now. You just let me know and we'll get it together.
All right, that's so exciting. Thank you, Shay.
Thank you.
Have a good day.